Hello everyone, GuardianE here with another summon video in Fire Emblem Heroes, this time on the banner that needs no introduction. We've got Choose Your Legends Round 5, dubbed Keepers of the Faith. Naturally, it does have Marth back there, as well as Eirika. We've got Marianne and the Gatekeeper up front. So honestly, I could go for any one of them, probably except for Marth. Not hating on Marth, but I probably am not going to use him in any big capacity. I probably don't really need him right now, so I'm thinking just to hedge my bets a little bit, since we are going to go to the Spark, and I would certainly really like to get Marianne and Eirika probably number one priorities. Gatekeeper is up there too, so I think we're just going to skip on reds. Yeah, I think we are. I might regret that decision, but let's just see kind of how it goes. If there are reds, like as the final stone in a circle or something, maybe I'll pull on it. And I would just take a quick second to remind you that if you do enjoy the types of content that we put out on the channel, including Fire Emblem Heroes content, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really does help us out. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like down below, as well as leave a comment to let us know the types of content that you'd like to see from us. Let's just see how we do. We got the 4 summon tickets lined up, and let's jump into it and see if there's a lot of reds. Well, that will allow me to skip some full circles then, if that's the case, that's totally fine. And if we do end up getting one of the units, at this point, I don't know, they are all good value, so I feel like even if I get one of them, I should really keep going for all the colors, but I don't know. I'm kind of unconvinced. We'll see. Hey, Camilla, maybe bringing good tidings to us? Bring some good luck, I don't know. My luck has not been so hot in this game lately, as is evidenced by our last video, so you know, maybe I'll take what I can get here. Is this the same circle as last time except just shifted? Am I going crazy here? Oh man, it's not a good sign. Oh, that's also not a good sign. Varian is never a good sign. So, speaking of colorless, I know some people out there were kind of disappointed in Marianne. I personally feel like people are underestimating her utility a little bit. I think that she's a little bit more situational, but I don't think that means that she's bad. And I also don't think, like, you know, Marth, obviously, if you just toss a bunch of units around him and give them buffs, they're going to be great. Eirika, obviously, is going to excel just by herself, more or less. But, you know, I think that there's something to be said about having situationally powerful units with unique utility. I think that as far as longevity is concerned in this game, something that doesn't excite me is, like, big stat numbers. Big stat numbers is not really impressive to me. Like, I don't care, because in a year from now, those numbers aren't going to be impressive. What is going to be impressive is what a unit can do inherently, like what their value is on the battlefield. So again, I feel like, I feel like people might be underselling that utility that she has. It's not universal utility, but it's something that really can be played with, and I think can lend themselves to certain strategies. So I still like Marianne. I think they all look pretty great. I think they all did a pretty good job at I don't know, just creating fun and unique options for each of the units. Certainly was interesting that the runner-ups are getting unique skills as well. Makes me hope, I guess, maybe it's wishful thinking, that another Luth, I can't even look at him anymore. Makes me think that they could retroactively add some unique abilities to past runner-ups. I think that would be really cool. Again, I think Choose Your Legends is a status by which they should continue to try to build up or maintain the longevity of those units. I just think it's worth doing. Alright. Still got the tickets, still going in through the tickets here. Okay, so we got this full circle to go off of, no reds. Let's start with the green. And then I'm going through the Forging Bonds. It's very interesting. Every time the Gatekeeper shows up, I honestly can't help but smile. I know that there's, you know, it's very controversial. I mean, it's probably cooled off a bit now, but I think at the time opinions were very heavy and combative. But I think that, I don't know, just his purity is very refreshing. I think so. I think they did a good job in adopting that. Looks like I don't know, Eirika. Everybody's just crushing on Eirika, which is fair because she looks fantastic in her Choose Your Legends version. Yeah, they definitely did a great job on her. Marianne a little older and wiser, getting to reflect more on her past, so that's always appreciated. And Marth, yeah, I mean, and Marth always been a team player, right? So just kind of doubling down on that, reinforcing how, you know, that's how his unit actually works, and that's how he works just as a leader, right? He relies on his friends just as they rely on him. Robin. Alright. Okay, so how are we doing on the 3.5? Yeah. Well, last summon ticket. Let's make our way around here. Yeah, so ideally, I mean, honestly, ideally it'd be great to get all of them. With how things have been going, at the very least we're guaranteed 2 of them, and the 2 of them that I would pick, I think, would be Marianne and Eirika. And I don't know, I kind of want Gatekeeper too, but I don't know. They've all got some great skills to inherit as well, which makes me regret a little bit not going on red, just because Marth does have that distant pressure. Oh man, seeing these green units really just gives me like PTSD. It's really, really like triggering something in the back of my head. All right. Well, so far we haven't gotten any of them. Like I said, I think despite it being in my favor and this being a great value banner, I would ultimately stop summoning on a color if we do get that focus unit. And bear in mind that, you know, despite the power level of these units, they are not limited in any capacity. They are going in the regular summon pool, so they could show up and ding your pity at any point in the future. So just remember that, because hey, Mercedes, not the 3 houses colorless unit that I want. So we're halfway to the Celestial Stone, halfway to the Pity, to the Spark. To the Spark. And Titania. Alright, so far, not so great. But only 20 pulls in, and what did I really expect, right? This game's not cutting me any breaks, apparently, so yeah, just gotta buckle down and move forward, and I don't know. Rapport is at or not rapport, what am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? Morale. Morale is at an all-time low these days in this game, unfortunately for me, but it's alright. Okay. Chances at Eirika and Marianne here. Watch, all of those reds were like Marths. Every single one that I passed on is Marth. And you know, you gotta pick and choose. You gotta stick with whatever, and you don't have to stick with a plan, but I think it helps too. Alright. Alright. Could this be Marianne in her dancer attire? No, that is gonna be Sarah. Yikes. That's a yikes. Alright. And a 3-star. Well, I don't know. It's feeling a lot like, well, we're not even getting 5-star off focuses, so. Okay, so you know what? I might just pull on this full circle. If we get a Marth, that's fine. I'm not going to be upset at getting a Marth. That's it's a 3 orb pull at the end of the day, so yeah, I won't be mad at that. Valbar, I'm looking for the opposite of you. I'm looking for not a giant hulking man. I'm looking for a svelte, mobile, beautiful girl. Can you please accommodate me, game? Okay, well, yeah, I mean, that's true. Maybe I should have been more specific. Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful Pegasus flyers. I probably Probably should have been more specific. Oh well. Okay. And they went all out on the Gatekeeper's art too. Really, really beautiful. The huge backdrop. I mean, what would a Gatekeeper be without the gate, right? I guess so. It makes a lot of sense that they would go to those lengths, and kudos to the artist for going the extra mile there, because yeah, I think they did a great job. That silhouette probably takes up the entire screen, I imagine. I would think it would have to. Okay. Is it going to be Marth? No, it's Seth. Also kind of appropriate, appears in the Forging Bonds. He does. Alrighty, well, 10 pulls left. 10 summons. Lots of chances at Gatekeeper here. And we were at what? 4 point... Was it 4 something? I actually don't... I should have checked. I did not. Setsuna. Go fall in a trap someplace else, please. Oh, we're at 4.5. Yeah. Sounds about right with how my account has been going lately, but who knows? Maybe the game will surprise me with a clutch pull at the end. Hey, Camilla. I know you're just here to try to perk things up, but really can't feel great about how this is going so far, unfortunately. Don't have a ton of orbs, so kind of needed a win here. Oh, Benny. Benny's relatively new. Don't have a ton of Bennies, so that's, all things considered, not a bad get as a 4-star hero. And a 3-star. That's going to be Wrath. And last one of the circle. Come on. Greetings, Summoner. Nothing to report? Oh god, this Bowie drives me crazy now. Bowies and Pythons drive me crazy now. Alright. Well, this might be the final circle then, because the last one's a red. Might as well just do the full one. Get the discount, move on with my life. But yeah, this is not good. I don't know, everyone. This is I feel like I'm being punished. Maybe I mean I've had some pretty decent luck, I guess, recently in the game, like before the Pirate Banner, but I feel like nothing that really justifies like this. This is pretty bad. Like going, yeah, I don't know. This doesn't feel great. I'm just, for what it's worth. Yeah, alright. So it's gonna be like that, I guess. I mean, I want to keep going until we break the pity. We're almost at 5%. It's kind of absurd at this point. Okay, we do get the Gatekeeper. We actually got somebody to appear, which is... I'm thankful for, because quite frankly, this was the last circle. Nothing to report, Gatekeeper. Greetings! What a pleasure! Wait, this isn't the monastery? Asker? Uh-huh. Well, thanks for having me. And there he is, saluting us all. Let's take a look. So, minus attack plus speed. God, what? I'm cursed. Like, I am cursed. You guys see this, right? Like, I'm cursed. Do you see how the number of minus attacks and minus speeds I got in the last video? And then it's extending here. We got one. Anyway, gorgeous art. Look at the animals around him. The huge monastery in the back. Such a level of detail. Looks great. There's his attacking art. He has the horn out. The animals are marching forward and attacking. He's calling all of his allies. Really great stuff. He's got a black cat on his shoulder. Alright. Okay. Well, not bad. Not bad. I could have gotten nobody. Gotta look at it that way. I might have gotten nobody going all the way to the Spark, other than the 2 guarantees. So, I should be thankful. And... Ogma, alright. Get out of here, Ogma. Okay. Well, that's it. At this point, I think I'm just going to go ahead and grab Marianne and Eirika, and that's going to be it. So, free 5-star. Actually, does it matter? So they're both neutral, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter which one I grab first. So let's just grab, I guess, Marianne first. Oh, who's it gonna be? Okay. And there she is, Marianne. Serene, Adherent. Okay, I'm Marianne von Edmund. I'm sorry to be a waste of your, excuse me. Despite the 5 years that have passed, she's still a little anxious, understandably. So she's completely neutral. Like I said, I think that she's, I think she's going to be great. I think she's going to have utility going forward. Her art is absolutely gorgeous. Love the art that they did for her. I think she looks fantastic. They did a wonderful job on her casting art. Love this special art. It's so good. You have the huge glyph and then the beast that's coming out naturally. The shading on her is gorgeous, dancing off of her skin and her face, lighting up her eyes. It's magnificent. And then here's her damaged art. She's like shielding herself a little bit. Some of her clothing is torn a little bit as well. Her hair is undone. Oh yeah, her hair is done. Look at it flowing behind her. So anyway, that is going to be Marianne, and then for the free 5-star summon, we will go ahead and get ourselves this Eirika. Wow, I almost picked Marianne again because they moved the stones around. All right, so let's go ahead and grab Eirika here. We can everybody else in Asker is crushing on her, so we can crush on her too. So there she is. I love that ponytail. Looks fantastic. Pledge to restore her Eirika. I am Eirika, Princess of Renee. With Regenleaf, the spear entrusted to me by my brother, I will protect Asker. Obviously donning the outfit very similar to her brother here. And she's going to be very capable. Very strong by herself. She doesn't really need a ton of support, but support will obviously make her a lot better. Her armor, very reminiscent of her brother with the colors, even the cloak in the back, just all kind of coming together. Love the ponytail, and even like just the shading in her hair, how it has this gloss, but also sort of this reflection of the armor. Like it's so shiny that it actually reflects the colors in her armor. The outfit itself modified. It's similar to Ephraim's, but it's modified obviously to be a lot more feminine. Even has kind of like an inner thigh window down here. It's very fetching. Here she is in her action pose, wielding that spear. Very nice. There is the special, and then here is, it looks like her helmet took a little bit of a hit there, and then you see her hair coming down, which is actually, it's kind of a nice nod, because obviously this is kind of more traditionally how you would see her hair, and now that she's taken damage, it like kind of comes unraveled around her. Her cloak and tatters too, the leggings. So yeah, alright. So all things considered, honestly, not a great session. Really not a great session at all. But we did manage to get 3 of the targets regardless because we were guaranteed 2 of them. So I guess that's something. Let me know in the comments below how you did on the Keepers of the Faith banner. I hope you got all of the copies and merges and fodder and everything else that you were looking for. Let me know who you picked for either your guaranteed or your freebie pick or both. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. We thank you all so much for watching and for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really do appreciate it. Certainly hoping you're all staying safe, healthy, secure, and united out there, and wishing the very best for you, your family, and your friends. And until next time, let's protect those skies.